Welcome to the first in a brand new series called Ask the Experts. So this is where I'm going to be talking to experts within the insurance industry to really learn and pick up some information and value from them. So really pleased today to be talking to my colleague Suresh, who is the head of our life insurance team. So Suresh, thank you very much for joining me. How are you today?
I'm very good, Lee. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
No problem at all.
I'm really excited, and thank you for the introduction. I am Suresh, Head of Life Insurance at insurancemarket.ae, and have been in the insurance industry for a bit more than a decade.
Wow. Okay.
So yes, looking forward.
What is life insurance?
Lee, life insurance, I tell this to all of my clients, life insurance is nothing but replacement of income.
Okay.
So as a human being, as a brother, as a father, as a son, nobody can replace Lee.
Yeah.
But we can definitely replace his income.
Of course.
So life insurance is all about replacement of income.
So who should have life insurance? Is it something for everybody, or is it just select individuals perhaps?
Well, Lee, life insurance is for everybody. It's not for selected few people. It's for everybody, people who have dependents, who don't have dependents, right? Life insurance would always help people not to become dependent on somebody.
Okay.
So yes, everybody should have life insurance.
One question that we find is people sort of say, well, I don't have any children, so why do I need life insurance?
The answer is that you don't have any children at this point of time.
Yeah.
But the situation can change in the future. So yes, you would have children, you would have a family, you would have people who are still financially dependent on you, right? If today you don't have children, you might have your parents or somebody who's your siblings, probably somebody who's dependent on you financially. To secure their financial future, you need life insurance.
So critical illness cover is usually part of a life insurance plan. Is that something that you need if you already have medical insurance in place or not?
You definitely need a critical illness plan, a critical illness benefit, and it's got nothing to do with your medical insurance, Lee.
Okay.
It's completely different. Now, the medical insurance has a certain threshold, right? Whereas a critical illness pays out upon diagnosis of a critical illness. So there are certain limitations in medical insurance, right? Medical insurance only covers your hospital bills and your pharmacy bills, right? Nothing more than that. It does not cover the rent. It does not cover the school fees. It does not bring food on the table. All these things are taken care of by critical illness benefit. So a lot of people get mistaken with, the medical insurance that they have from their employer versus critical illness. Now, medical insurance is also a temporary cover that they have. It's renewable every year, right? So let's say if God forbid somebody has to become critically ill, the probability of not having this medical insurance becomes very high.
Okay.
Right? Because once somebody is critically ill, he might not have the job, right? Because people want healthy employees, because healthy employees are productive employees.
Yeah.
Right? So as soon as you're not healthy, you don't have the job and you lose the medical insurance. Whereas critical illness is your permanent cover. It goes with you even if you don't have a job.
We have a lot of people maybe of a younger age that don't really see the benefit or the value or the need for a life insurance policy. But at what age should you start with your life insurance?
You should always start a life insurance policy in the early years of your life. Mm-hmm. The reason is because life insurance premiums are lower when you are young. Okay. And the chances of having a cover or getting a cover is more while you're still healthy, right? Because once your age goes up and your health starts deteriorating for whatever reason, the probability of getting a life insurance or a critical illness cover becomes very difficult.
Yeah. So the younger the better.
Yes, definitely.
And that's really because you've got more time to pay, you've got more to put into the policy.
Exactly.
And in theory, you're healthier, so the cost will be lower.
Rightly said, yes.
So one of the perceptions perhaps with life insurance is that the process of actually getting cover is a lengthy process. How long does it actually take to get a life insurance policy
Well,
sorted?
Lee, once all the documents have been completed, right, it usually takes about 3 to 5 working days to get a policy in place. So, and that's usually the same turnaround time to pay a claim as well
Yeah.
by most of the providers, global providers that we have. So, it doesn't take that long as far as you've completed all the documentation.
Yeah. Okay. So it's actually quite a straightforward process. There's obviously questions to answer. There's forms to complete. But once you've done that, then it's potentially a pretty straightforward process.
Yes, it is a pretty straightforward process, and the forms also have basic details,
Okay.
which the underwriters use to do their risk assessment,
Yeah.
right? Like health and lifestyle questionnaire, height, weight, drinking, smoking, and things like that, based on which even family history, for example, based on all of this information, the underwriters are able to do the risk assessment, and they are able to confirm whether they are happy to accept the policy as it is, or they would like to increase the premiums.
So in terms of the amount of cover, how much cover should a person have when it comes to their life insurance
So,
policy?
well, Lee, there are different ways how advisors calculate the required amount
Okay.
of cover, but a good rule of thumb would be to have a cover of at least 15 to 20 times your annual income.
I see. Yeah.
Right, so at least because a lot of people say I have life insurance, but it's not really about having life insurance or not having it, but the important question is, do you have adequate life insurance, right? Because if it's not adequate, then you've not done a good job, obviously.
And then in terms of the policies themselves, are they like standard sort of one size fits all policy, or are they effectively tailor-made packages to each
The
client?
policies are not standard policies. They are all tailor-made policies. So one size definitely does not fit everyone. So life insurance policies are designed to meet different needs of different individuals, right? With different amounts of life cover, different amounts of critical illness and other benefits. So yes, they are tailor-made policies, and pretty much everyone can have one.
And I think one of the common objections and concerns is that it's expensive. I think that's something that we hear a lot of people say. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, the life insurance is not expensive at all. We have policies starting with as little as probably $40-50 a month.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, life is more expensive than a premium. So yeah, the policies are not expensive at all.
Yeah, but especially when you can make the package to suit the individual as well. You can take that into account, and I guess it's something that people can also increase perhaps as they grow through their life, through their career. They can increase the amounts that they're paying.
Definitely, because see, financial planning is not a one-time process.
Yeah, of course.
Right, it's an ongoing process, because let's say 5 years back, probably your income was not the same as it is today.
Yeah.
5 years down the line, it's not going to be the same, right? So when your income increases, your lifestyle increases, you're probably driving a smaller car 5 years back, and today you are driving a bigger car, right? You're living in a studio apartment 5 years back, today you're living in a villa, for example, right? So when your lifestyle has changed, exposure has increased, your income has increased, lifestyle has become better, so why not your insurance? Why hasn't your insurance changed? This is a question that I ask most of my clients. So, and yes, you can have as many number of policies as you like. I have quite a few clients who've got like 13, 14, 15 policies
Wow.
from me.
Okay.
So yes, it is an ongoing process, and you should keep increasing your cover along with your other things, because your risk keeps increasing as well as you grow old.
So it's definitely something that should kind of evolve as well as you grow through life.
Yes, it should.
So what are the different types of life insurance that are available?
So the different type of life insurances that are available in this market are like, the most common ones are term assurance and whole of life insurance.
Yeah.
Now, as the name itself suggests, term assurance is for a limited period of time, right? Anywhere between 1 to 35 years. So you are only covered for a temporary period, right? It's a temporary cover. It's like renting a car, whereas whole of life insurance is your permanent cover, right? It's like your own car. It you are required to pay premiums for a limited period of time, and you are covered for the rest of your life. So irrespective of whatever age you kick the bucket, a claim is paid out to the benefit.
Okay, so there's a couple of different options, and this is something that you would explore with the individual and kind of find out what suits them best and what they're looking for based on the requirements.
Absolutely. When you talk about life insurance or financial planning, it goes hand in hand. It's, as I mentioned, it's not a one size that fits all.
Yeah.
It's a tailor-made solution, and how basically we derive the kind of or level of benefits required for each individual is the advisor should, do a thorough fact find with the
Yeah.
client. He should identify the needs, because a financial advisor is I tell this to all of my clients. Financial advisor is a financial doctor, right? So once you can identify the problem, only then you can recommend a
Of course.
solution,
Yeah.
right? So yes, obviously, fact find is the most important part of the whole process.
So life insurance is a very interesting subject, Suresh, and I'm sure there's a benefit in having a broker to help out with a very complicated subject. So what is the real benefit of having a broker involved?
Well, Lee, broker plays a very prominent role in the whole process. Now, for example, let's say you approach a particular provider, okay, for life insurance. That particular provider can only offer you products that it has on its shelves, right? So now again, this product might not suit the client's requirements, right? So what a broker could do is, broker could get you various options. So basically, broker does not represent a provider or products from a particular provider. Broker represents the client
Yeah.
and the needs of the client in front of the insurers. So broker can pretty much get you what suits your needs. So that is the one of the biggest advantages of having a broker. Second thing is that insurers themselves do not sell directly in the marketplace,
Okay.
right? So that is why brokers are again very important. Another important point is that insurers do not have advisors, right? And brokers have advisors.
Yeah.
So the whole process, as I said, the fact find, identifying the problem, recommending a solution, all this is done by the brokers. So brokers pretty much play a very prominent role in the whole process.
Yeah, so really important to get the experience that the brokers have and use their position in the market as well to get the best policies that are there.
Absolutely.
So this is a question, Suresh, that I hear quite often, and people often wonder, if I die, why do I need money?
If you die, you don't need the money, but your family, your business would still need the money.
Absolutely.
Right? So let's look at it this way, Lee. If, let's say, you had a money printing machine, right?
Would be nice.
A machine that prints money, would you not insure it?
Yes.
You would, right?
100%, yeah.
So you are that money printing machine for your family. So I guess you are worth insuring too.
Okay, Suresh, so probably the $1 million question, why should anybody have life insurance?
The simple answer to this $1 million question, Lee, is you should have life insurance to protect the financial future of your loved ones, your family, your dependents, right? So let's say if you want to travel from point A to point B, you would need a vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So life insurance is this vehicle that would help you or your family to reach from point A to point B, right? And to overcome obstacles like critical illness, disability, and death.
Yeah.
So in this case, we could consider critical illness as your seat belt of this vehicle,
Yeah.
permanent total disability as the airbags, waiver of premium as the ABS braking system, right? Family income benefit as your intelligent cruise control and stuff like that. So this, because when you buy a vehicle, safety is of paramount importance,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
So this is the vehicle that can help you and your family reach from A to B.
Yeah. So if you really are ultimately wanting to protect and look after your family, then of course life insurance is essential, right?
Definitely.
Well, Suresh, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been very interesting to talk to you. I've learned some stuff myself as well, so I'm sure everybody watching and listening will. So thank you. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime soon, and we'll maybe have some questions from the viewers as well. So yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you so much, Lee, for having me here.
Pleasure.
I enjoyed it as well. Yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Definitely. And if anybody wants to reach out and get some advice, have a chat with you, they're able to do that. You're open, you're happy to talk to people and see
Absolutely.
if and how you can help. Yeah, perfect. I'm sure you'll get some messages. Thanks, Suresh.